level, a gondola some people call it, on my way down from day 2 of week 2. So last week I had Tommy and Rufus as my instructor. This week I have Gunter. Gunter is a very like Austrian man. Like he's really old. He's not quite old, he is really old, but he's like a very technical skier, and his English is a bit rubbish, so he's not my favourite teacher, but yeah, he's still quite funny. But I'm just on my way down home. I didn't manage to meet up with my roommates like on the way down. I think they went up for another run, so I'm on my way down by myself. I had a bit of a fall today, and I banged my face pretty badly on the snow. Like I kind of face planted the snow, which sucks, and I've got a bit of a like, I think a bruise will come through there. But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty nice. We've been up at the Kitzsteinhorn, which is the glacier, so it's really high up, so it's lovely views. But I'm just coming back into Kaprun now. Basically, just to explain it, so we're staying in Kaprun. We're about 5 minutes from the Maiskogel, which is like the slopes down here, and this bubble is called the Maiskogel barn. So then that was where we did, like, that's where we do the first day, like last week, and just to get used to it and everything. And we do it a couple of, like we were on it yesterday, but it's a bit boring because it's a bit small. And then there's a bus that can get you to the glacier, so you get the bus from just literally outside our door, and you get the bus to the bottom, and then you get like 2 gondolas up, bubbles, whatever you want to call them. You get 2 bubbles up to where we meet for our lessons, and that's the Kitzsteinhorn, which is the glacier, which is where I was today. And then tomorrow we're going to Zell, which is the next town over, which is a bigger resort. It's really nice. We went there last Friday for après, and it was really, really nice skiing there the whole day. So I'm excited for that tomorrow. It should be good. My arm was getting tired and I had more to say. So I'm on the 5-week course, so I'm staying in Avenida with 3 other girls, Ax, Minna and Mona, and they're all super lovely, but we're the only ones in that accommodation, and then 2 of the other girls on the 5-week course are in another, it's called the Glacier Blick or something like that. And then there's also the 11-week course, which started at the same time as us, so we're very like integrated at this point, and we're all doing everything together basically. And they all live literally just up the hill, which is really useful, in Avondrew. And there's loads of girls there that are so lovely. Like all of the girls get along so well. It's really, really nice. But yeah, Minna is from Australia, Mona is from central London, and then Ax is from North Carolina. So all very different. But they're really, really lovely, and I really, really get on with them a lot. And it's nice to live with them. Like, they're good to live with. There's been no problems yet, which is very nice. And then two of my other friends are called Kaya and Isabella. They're the 2 that were in my group. So they were in my group last week, and they're also in my group this week. Sometimes the groups change depending on like ability, but they're really lovely. Isabella is half Danish and half Guatemalan, and then lives in Tokyo, which is really cool. And then Kaya's from Ireland, and she's 16, but she's doing like a gap year kind of, I think it's in between her GCSEs. Like she said to us, like, she's on a gap year, but she should still be at school, so I don't really know how that all works. But she's also with another friend called Liam, who's in my group this week. And then there are so many lovely girls. They're all so nice. What else can I tell you? So I'm doing the Amvorta, which is level 1 and level 2. So it's a 10-day exam period at the end of my 5 weeks. And we found out today we don't get a weekend, which is a bit rubbish. And in that 10 days, there's 1 day of like proper assessment, but our examiner is with us for the whole 10 days. And in that day we get assessed on short turns, long turns, snowplow and snowplow to parallel. And then we also have to teach a lesson, but they give us the lesson the night before, so then we can revise it and then go over it properly, and then we teach that lesson on the specific exam day. And then you get like marks out of 100 for all of your turns, and you have to get an average of like above 60 for everything put together, and then you pass, and you're a ski instructor for beginners and low intermediates, which is really fun. Monday to Friday I have a skiing lesson every day from 9 o'clock till 2:45, and then we got like an hour-ish for lunch. And then I've got German lessons, which is every Monday night. They're like 4 till 5, teaching like German vocabulary, but I kind of don't need them as much because I've decided to take the exam in English, because they recommend to do it in German if you're wanting to teach straight away in Austria after the 5-week course, but because of UK passport and like visas, they can't get me any work for after my 5 weeks, so I can't work. So it's easier for me to just do it in English, but I still want to go to the German lesson just to learn a bit of German. And then we have room checks on a Monday and Thursday, where like the instructors just come around and check we're all okay. And like yesterday they came up with like a sign up sheet for tour skiing, which is where you like walk up the mountain on skis. So that'll be fun, I've never done that before. And then Tuesday night we've not got anything, so that's today's Tuesday. Wednesday, not got anything either. Thursday we've got on hill theory, so that's basically where, so last week we were in the kits and the Kitzsteinhorn, the glacier, the kits, and we like were put into groups and like went through a lesson and how you would teach it, but like we weren't actually on the hill, but we were like up the hill, if that makes sense. We were in a big restaurant on the hill, but we weren't like physically on the slope, if you know what I mean. I was confused by that at first as well. I thought it meant we would actually be like skiing, but we weren't. So that's just like practicing like actually teaching, rather than in the lessons where you're like learning technique and how to improve your own skiing. And then Friday, scheduled into our like group activity calendar, is après. So that is, I think that's about 2 till 4:30, but we stayed out way longer than that last time. Well, not way long, we stayed out till 6:30 and then went back, because Avondrew, which is the 11-week accommodation, they have catered, so they went back for their tea, we went back for ours, but we made it ourselves, and then we went out after again, so that was very fun. So that's every Friday. And then actually this Saturday we're going to see an ice hockey game, which is really exciting. I'm excited for that, and that's in Zellamsee, I think, or maybe it's not, I'm not sure where it is, but everyone's going to that basically, so that'll be really fun. I'm excited for like the atmosphere and going out after, that'll be really good. Yeah, that's like the weekly. Sunday I've chosen not to ski. Saturday we skied, last Saturday we skied a little bit, and I probably will ski a little bit again today, but Sunday I'm telling myself that I shouldn't, just like it's good to just let your muscles not, you know, like I'm tired all the time. And last week we went out on Friday night and Saturday night, so Sunday I was absolutely busted. But yeah, I think that's everything I have to update you on. Hope you're enjoying it so far, yeah.